Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming to take class with me. I hope you're having a really amazing day, whatever day it is for you. All classes are donation-based. If you're able to donate, the info on how to do so should be linked just below the video, so you can check that out. Also, feel free to share these classes with anyone that might be interested. But I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for joining me. If you have any requests, type them in the chat box. We'll get started in just about a minute. We'll get started on our backs today. Make your way onto the earth. You can lie flat or bring your feet together, knees open wide. From here, draw your arms out to a cactus shape. Walk one shoulder blade underneath and the other so you feel hope opening through your heart, your chest, and let your forearms fall heavy. Close your eyes. Take a breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Breath in to fill up. Breath out to let it go. Two more. Inhale. Maybe a big sigh. Exhale. Breath in through your nose. Breath out through your mouth. And then Ujjayi Pranayama, in through your nose, out through your nose. Can you determine what it is you need from class today? What is your purpose of practice, the reason you show up? Draw your hands to the outsides of your thighs. Press your legs together. Give yourself a squeeze. Grab for your shins. Sway a little side to side. Then bring your knees right back over your hips. Your shins are in a tabletop position. Draw your arms out to a T, palm face down. Take a breath in. Draw your belly button into your spine. Exhale. Drop your knees over to the left. They're not going to touch the earth though. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, knees over to the right. Inhale, center. Take a few more rounds with your breath, working into the obliques, working into the core. It doesn't need to be a huge movement. One more each side. Then legs straight up to the ceiling. You can always bend your knees, plant your feet if that feels better in your back. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, reach up, tap your toes. And then inhale down. Exhale, lift and tap. Keep moving here with your own breath. You can always bring one or both hands behind your head if it starts to strain through your neck muscles. Stay active through your feet. Find a flexor point of your toes. You're here for 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your legs lifted. Bring your hands by your sides this time. Maybe you slide your thumbs, your forearms underneath your hips. Now take a breath in, pull your belly button down. Exhale, drop your heels, your feet to your depth while maintaining the connection of your low back into the earth. So you don't need to come down all the way to make your core work while still protecting your spine. If it feels better, bend your knees. Inhale, lift your legs back up. Maybe you take a hip dip at the top. Then exhale, heels drop. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, crunch it up. Inhale, heels drop. Hold for a breath out. Inhale, lift and crunch. Taking a few more on your own. If this bothers your back, you can bend your knees or plant your feet, come into a traditional crunch. Let's take 2 more. Last one. And then knees to chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Happy baby pose. Grab for the outside edges of your feet, maybe your ankles or your calves. Use your upper arm strength to slide your knees closer to the earth. Feel the stretch in your inner hips. Send your tailbone down. Keep your head, neck, and shoulders grounded. And release your grip. Hug your knees in. This time grab for the backs of your thighs. Start to rock and roll. We meet in tabletop. Come to all fours. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly. Slide your heart forward. Exhale, cat, round and curl your spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then keep moving through your cow, cat. You can take any movement you like. From your tabletop puppy pose, crawl your hands forward, drop your forehead to the earth, feel the stretch in your chest and your armpits. Active through your arms, push into your fingertips to lift your wrists or forearms away from the earth, and then use each exhale to drop your chest closer to your mat. Inhale back to tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog, send your hips high. We'll take a narrow downward facing dog. Crawl your toes in about a foot. So you're stepping forward. It's going to be a deep stretch through your hamstrings and your calves. So if you need, find a generous bend through your legs. Now take your right hand, inhale. Exhale, reach across, grab for your left ankle, maybe your calf or your upper thigh. Finding a bit of a twist here. Gaze under your left shoulder, pull your belly in. Use your right arm to pull your chest closer to the earth, and then stay with down dog, arms in your left hand, so you're pushing your palm, knuckles, fingertips into the earth. One more breath out. Inhale, right hand releases, back to down dog. Other side, reach your left hand back, grab for your right calf, ankle, or upper thigh. Pull your core in, push through the base of your right palm, and then use your left arm to hug your chest closer to your legs as you gaze under your right armpit. Full round of breath. And release your grip. Gaze forward, ragdoll the top of your mat, crawl your hands to your wrists. Bend your knees a lot, hang heavy here. Grab for opposite elbow, sway side to side. Release your grip, plant your left palm in between your feet or on top of your block. Inhale, twist, send your right hand high, bend your left knee, straighten your right leg. Option to gaze to your top hand or down at the earth, whatever feels better in your neck. Breath in. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, twist. Squeeze your shoulder blades together even though your arms are reaching away from one another. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Option to keep your feet separated or crawl your big toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Flatten out your spine. Send the crown of your head forward and your tailbone back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. This time, chair pose. Slide your fingertips across the earth as you bend into your knees and then sit back into your chair. Shift your knees and hips back in space. Lengthen your arms as much as you can without squeezing your shoulders towards your ears. And then flip your palms to face up. Find a bit of rotation through your shoulders. Sit a little bit farther back, rock a little more weight into your heels. Exhale, airplane arms, hands back. Flip your palms to face the earth. Option to come high onto your toes here. And you feel your upper arms engage as you squeeze your tricep muscle into the bone. One more breath out. Drop your heels, inhale, back to chair. This time, drop your chest parallel in line with the earth. You may need to widen your feet to hip bones distance here. Find a little more depth as you sit a little lower. Holding for 4 breaths. Your legs might be burning. Can you pull your core in a little tighter? You got a breath in. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, rise to stand. Woo. Palms together at heart center. And then hands by your sides. Shake that out. Roll out your shoulders. Roll out your neck. Roll out your ankles. Inhale, arms come to the sky. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank and pause. Plant your hands, step your feet back behind you. Find your straight line. You can always tap your knees down to the earth. We're here for 10 breaths. So working in the upper body and your legs, your core. You can hold in stillness. You can take any movement you like. Push-ups if you really want to get it. Your knees are there, especially if you start to feel this in your low back. Let's go for 4 more breaths. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward towards your fingers. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Inhale, cobra pose, lift your chest. Push the tops of your feet down as your legs activate. Inhale. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, cobra pose, chest lift. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Inhale to tabletop. Or reverse plank, reverse push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Flowing through our sun A. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Finding a twist. Left hand down, inhale, right hand high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, twist, left hand high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, chair variation. Drop your chest in line with the earth. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, rise, palms together. Exhale, hands to hearts. Inhale, send your arms high. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to down dog. If you're ready for your Chaturanga Dandasana, high below push-up. Great, otherwise stick with cobra pose. Or maybe you're skipping these entirely. One more time through. Inhale, look forward. Exhale to your hands. Inhale, twist, right hand high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, twist. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, chair, drop your chest. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, send your arms high. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to down dog. Step back, take a push-up. Now lift your right leg high, bend your knee, open your hip to the right. Then send your right leg back. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift forward, tuck your chin around your spine. Inhale, kick. Exhale, opposite elbow. Inhale, kick. Moving with your breath. You can always find tabletop with your left knee down to the earth. You've got 2 more full rounds. Stay with your breath. Slow down your pace. Last round. Don't be afraid to take tabletop. This time, inhale, kick it back. Exhale, lizard lunge. Step your right foot to the top right edge of your mat. Both hands are inside your right foot. Your left knee can stay lifted or tap it down. Taking a few breaths here to stretch through your inner hip. You want to come down to your forearms, go for it. If you roll onto the outside edge of your right foot and then push your right palm gently into your inner thigh. Press up into your hands. Roll your right foot back to center, half split, straighten your front leg, fold over your front thigh. Slowly crawl forward, low lunge with your back knee. You meet in down dog, so maybe you take a push up here. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend your knee, open your hip. Send your left leg back. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Empty out your air first, and then inhale, kick. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Opposite elbow, exhale. Inhale, kick. 3 more rounds on your own. Notice if you're rushing. Find the full length of each breath, and then link that to your movements. Four full rounds. On your last one, kick it back, inhale. Exhale, lizard lunge. Step your left foot to the top left edge of your mat. Tap your right knee down or keep it lifted, whatever you did on the other side. What does your breath feel like? What does it sound like? In through the nose, out through the nose. Push up into your hands. Half split, straighten your front leg, flex your toes. Fold over your front thigh. Full rounded breath. Roll forward, low lunge. We meet in down dog. Push up or skip it. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, Malasana frog squat. Step your feet wide to the edges of your mat. Your toes turn out, your knees and toes point in the same direction. Then sit in between your heels. If this is way too much, you can lift your hips or slide some support, a towel or blanket under your heels, or sit on a block. Lengthen your tailbone down. Push your heart forward towards your thumb, so you're lengthening your spine as much as you can here. Roll your shoulders away from your face. Breath out. Send your arms in front of you. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Palms touch overhead. And then exhale right back into your squat. Sit low. You may need to widen your stance if that feels better on your knees. Inhale back up as you push through all four corners of your feet. Hands touch. Exhale, squat. And then move with your breath. If you want more, you can turn this into a squat jump. Find some air as your feet lift off of the earth. If you want less, particularly in the knees, hold your frog or take some pulses. Let's take 4 more rounds. 4 full breaths, whatever variation you've chosen. And then we meet on the inhale, rise to stand, toes turn in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank or down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through low lunge. Inhale, high crescent with your chest. Send your arms to the ceiling. See that your feet are separated at hip bones distance, and then shoot your back heel straight to the sky. Lengthen your tailbone down. Find the top of your pelvis towards your face. You may need to bend your back knee if that's too much on your hip flexors. Then bring your arms out to a T. You're going to take big circles through your shoulders. Keep pushing through your front foot, round to the ball notch of your back foot, switch directions. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Then inhale, arms come up. Exhale, twist to the right towards your bent knee. Right hand back, left hand forward. Keep your shoulders aligned over your hips rather than leaning towards your front hand. Inhale, back to center, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Widen your stance, bend into your front lunge. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back, but this time, option to take your back hand, reach up and grab for your right ankle, then your right wrist. And then you're going to use gentle pressure to deepen your side bend stretch as you pull your right hand back in space without squeezing your shoulder to the ear. One more breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, right hand down, left hand high. A couple breaths in this normal variation. Find your foundation as you push through your feet. And reach your left hand forward. Bring your right hand up and over to meet it. Right away, you're going to know if this is too much. If it is, come back to the previous expression. Breath out. Keep your arm variation wherever you're at. Keep the bend in your front lunge. Inhale, reverse warrior. Maybe you growl onto your right wrist again. Exhale, extended side angle. Option to keep the open arm variation. Inhale, reverse warrior. Let's take one more full round. Can you pull back up on your pelvic floor? Pull back up on your low belly. This time, exhale, high to low plank. Hands to the earth. Push up to down dog. Whew. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through. Inhale, high crescent with the support of your core. Lift your chest, arms come up. This time, arms out to a T. The chest expansion would feel better. Interlace your hands behind your back. Open up for your heart. Allow yourself to find these variations that your body needs today. Release any grip you have. Arms come up. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Left hand back, right hand forward. Option gaze towards your back hand. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Align your front heel with the inside arch of your back foot. Find the depth in your legs. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach up and back. If you did so on the other side, keep your right hand up, grab for your left wrist, add gentle pressure as you deepen your side bend stretch. And exhale, extended side angle, left hand down, right hand high. And if you did so on the other side, right hand reaches forward, bring your left hand up and over to meet it. Feel your obliques work, and then rotate your heart open. So you're turning your heart almost to the sky. Push through your feet, find the activation through your pelvic floor. Keep your legs, inhale, reverse warrior. Any variation in your arms. Moving with your breath, exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. 2 more full rounds. Whew. Last one. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, high to low plank. You have 10 breaths. Maybe your resting pose is child's pose. You can stand down dog. You can take push-ups, donkey kicks, or hold a plank. 10 breaths wherever you're at. If you're in child's pose, bring your palms together, bend your elbows, slide your thumbs behind your head, and then drop your chest to the earth to stretch through your triceps. 4 breaths, and we flow breath to movement through our sunbeam. If you're flowing, you meet in down dog. You can always take this at your own pace. You can add something, you can get rid of anything. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, Loftana frog squat. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, squat back down. 2 more. Option to jump at the top. Inhale, rise, toes turn forward. Exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, any arm variation. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. 1 more full round. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, we meet in down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Back bend, exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. 2 more full rounds with your breath. Inhale, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Exhale, Chaturanga. One more time through. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, Malasana frog squat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squat. Inhale up. Exhale, squat. One more. Inhale, rise, toes rotate forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, push up. Or skip it. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. 2 more full rounds with your breath. You can even close your eyes. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, high crescent. Back bend, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. 2 more on your own. Reverse on the inhale. Exhale, flow to down dog. Take a breath in, breath out, and shift forward to your plank. Drop down to your forearms, forearm plank. We're gonna hold here for a minute. Get your shoulders right over your elbows. Your arms can stay parallel or interlace your hands. Your knees can tap down at any point. Hold your core in, pull your quads in, push your forearms down so you're rounding through your upper spine. You can take some hip dips, continue with the oblique work, half circles through your hips. Halfway through. Any movement that feels good. If you need a pause in child's pose, take it. You're down to 20 seconds. Ten. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, Sphinx pose. Push into your forearms. Tuck your chin a little. Slide your elbows back in space and then your heart and hips forward. One more breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Pause for a moment here. Drop your forehead onto your forearms and gain control of your breath, of your heart rate. Your right arm out to a T or cactus out your arm, coming into your shoulder stretch. Roll onto your right side body. With a half bind or bend your top knee, bring it behind your bottom leg. Inhale back to center, other side, right or left arm out, or cactus shape. Inhale back to center. Tuck your toes, inhale tabletop or reverse push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step through low lunge. Inhale, high crescent with your chest, arms come up. Bend your right elbow. Bring your hand just below your neck. Your left hand can come around for the bind. If it feels better, take your left hand to your right elbow and add gentle pressure as you slide your fingertips further down your spine. So get tall for your spine, lift your chin away from your chest. Option to hover your left knee, really challenge your legs. And release your grip, other side, bend your left elbow. Option for the half bind, full bind, or bring your right hand up and over. If this is way too much in your legs, tap your left knee to the earth, take a kneeling crescent variation. Then you close your ribs together. And then release your grip, hands to heart. Inhale, hinge forward, straighten your back leg, pull your core in. Exhale, twist, revolve, crescent to the right. Option to go for the bind, put your left elbow on the outside of your right thigh, but you can get all the benefits of this twist without the bind. You can tap your left knee down at any point. Wherever you're at, your legs squeeze in. With the inhale, send the crown of your head forward, your shoulders down your spine. With the exhale, pull your core in a little deeper. Option to extend your arms out. Breath in. Exhale, hands to the earth, pyramid pose. Shorten your stance, straighten your legs, fold over your front thigh. So it's warrior one feet. Your left foot, your back foot grounds to the earth. Spin your back toes to the top left corner of the mat. Fold over your right leg. Let your head and neck go. Option to stay here or revolve pyramid. You can ground onto your left hand or your block. Pull your core in. You're going to twist from your mid to upper back. Send your right hand high. Keep squeezing your inner thighs together. 2 breaths wherever you're at. Then right hand to the earth if it's lifted. Bend your right knee a little, step onto your right leg, standing splits. Reach back, grab your ankle with one hand or both. Take a breath in. Back to pyramid pose, exhale. Bring your hands either to heart center or hands to your hip. Flatten your back, pull your core in. Push through your front foot, rise all the way to stand. Coming into warrior one, bend into your front knee. Send your arms high. Chest expansion, interlace your hands behind you, cross your right thumb on top, puff of your chest. Option to stay as you are, or humble warrior, exhale, bow down. Squeeze your inner thighs together, push both feet firmly into the earth. Now with the support of your core and weight in both feet, inhale, rise. Release your grip, arms come up, inhale. Exhale, high to low plank or downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Lift your chest, arms come up, round out to the ball one of your back heel, send your back heel straight to the ceiling. Find your solid balance, your stability in your legs. And this time we'll stretch through the triceps. Draw your right arm across your chest. Right arm across your chest and then hook your left forearm under. You're using the strength of your left arm to pull your right hand closer towards your chest. Find your breath. Even if your legs are shaking, your right knee can tap down at any point. Full round of breath here. Release your grip. Other side, left arm across with your right forearm under. Use the strength of your right arm. It's kind of like a bicep curl in your right hand to slide your left upper arm closer to your heart. Full round of breath. And then let it go. Hands to heart. Inhale, hinge forward. Pull your core in. Exhale, twist. Option to bind or hook. Right elbow on the outside of your left thigh. You can tap your right knee down to your mat at any point. And then find your breath. Inhale, send the crown of your head forward. Your shoulders slide down your spine. Exhale, pull your belly in. And then stamp your front foot into the earth. Notice if you're sinking into your front thigh or your hip crease. Can you use your core and the strength of your legs to lift up and out of your left hip? Full breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth, pyramid pose. Shorten your stance, straighten your legs, fold over your left thigh. Revolve, pyramid, or triangle. If you did so on the other side, ground up your right hand. Pull your core in, flatten your low back, and then twist from your mid spine to upper spine. Option to stay in pyramid as well. Left hand to the earth if it's lifted. Bend into your left leg, standing split step on your left thigh. Lift your right leg up. Take a breath in. Back to pyramid pose. Exhale. Hands to your hips or hands to your heart. Pull your core in. Push through your feet. Rise to stand. Warrior one. Bend into your front knee. Send your arms up. And chest expansion. This time your left thumb crosses on top of your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Humble warrior. Bow down. Slide your left shoulder towards the inside of your left thigh. Next, inhale with the support of your core. Take your time, push through your feet, rise. Arms lift, inhale. Exhale to down dog, option for your push-ups, or skip it entirely. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Grab for your heels here. Straighten your legs as much as you can. Use your upper arms to pull your chest to your thighs. Let your head and neck release. Release your grip. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. And then prayer twist to the right with your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Slide your left knee back in line with your right. You want your knees in the same plane. Option to stay, option to extend your arms out. Maybe you come to side crow. Drop down to your toes. Put your hands on the earth. Two breaths. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Couple breaths here. If you want to ground your calves or your heels, intensify the stretch, go for it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Get long through your spine first. And exhale, prayer twist to the left with your right elbow on the outside of your left thigh, or no bowing at all. Focus on the core support. Slide your right knee back into space. Maybe this is where you stay. Or side crow, coming down into your arm balance. Two breaths. You sit a little lower, rock your knees and hips back in space. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Setting up a revolved hand to big toe pose. So your left foot is your base. You can always take tree pose instead if you prefer a different standing balance and posture. But your left foot is your base. Stack your hips, knees, and ankle in one line. Lift your right knee in line with your right hip. Flex your toes towards the sky. And use the support of your core to lift your leg, not just your hip flexor. So maybe you stay with the bent leg variation or straighten your right leg out. You're going to grab for the pinky toe side of your foot with your left hand. You can also use a strap or a towel. Extend your right leg. If it's too much, find your towel, your strap, or come back to the bent knee. Take an inhale to lift your right hand high. Exhale, you're going to twist over to the right. Keep standing tall. Push through your left foot. Maybe you gaze to your right hand. One more breath out. And inhale back to center. Feet to the earth. Shake it out. Your ankles, your shoulders. Option for tree on the other side. Just avoid pushing into your knee joint or revolve hand and big toe. Ground down through your right foot with your left knee in line with your left hip. Stand tall. Feel your core pull in. Option to keep your knee bent or straighten your left leg. Maybe you go for the bind, grab for the outside edge of your left foot with your right hand. Always an option for a towel or strap. And then push through your right foot. Take a breath in, left hand high. Exhale, option to twist. Send the crown of your head to the sky. If you're in tree, maybe you lift your gaze or even close your eyes. One more breath out. And inhale back to center, feet to the earth, let it go. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, option for one more arm balance, crow pose or head straight to down dog. Relax your palms, pull your core in. Lift one foot, lift the other. Jump back, step back. And you're going to push up to down dog. Setting up for pigeon or any version of pigeon. You're taking half pigeon, lift your right leg, inhale. Exhale, knee to right wrist. Lengthen your left leg back. If this ever bothers your knees, flip onto your spine. Just stay upright, option to lower down to the earth. Stay as long as you'd like, or slowly push into your release. With your right leg back and your knee open. And on the other side, you're on your back, switch out your legs. Stay or push up, lying down dog or tabletop. Counter stretch, that feels good. We're going to take one final core push here. So another set of forearm plank. If you prefer high plank, you can stay up on your palms. Maybe your knees are tapped to the earth. Maybe you're in child's pose or any stretch that would feel good. Pull your belly up and in. Push your forearms down. You can stay just as you are or turn this into a side plank. Rotate one forearm in line with the top of your mat. Open up in the opposite direction. Hip dips. Tap your bottom down. Back to your regular plank or forearm plank. If you took side plank, find the other side here. You're down to your final 20 seconds of this hold. If you're in side plank, back to center. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. And your arms out to a T, palms face down. Inhale with your chest, lift your arms if it feels okay, and your back, lift your legs. Push your pelvis down, draw your belly in, lift a little higher, inhale. Lift a little higher, inhale. Exhale, lower gaze one way or forehead on your forearm. One more spine strengthener for good measure. Draw your chin to center, interlace your hands behind you, or another set of full locust. Inhale with your chest, lift your fists, optional lift your legs. Avoid straining through your neck, tuck your chin a little bit. Send your knuckles towards your feet. Lift up, inhale. Hold, lift up a little higher. And exhale down, switch out your gaze, option bend your knees, shin side to side. Draw your chin to center. Push your hands to your lower ribs as you draw yourself up to the seat. Butterfly pose. Bring your feet together. Your knees open wide. You can always sit on a block. And then the closer your knees towards your body, the deeper stretch you're going to feel through your inner hips. The further your heels away from you, the deeper stretch you'll feel through your spine. Wrap your hands, your palms around your feet, and then fold forward. You can draw your elbows kind of towards your inner thighs or your calves to feel a deeper opening through your hips. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. I know I say it so much, but it's very common when we activate our upper body. And pull your chest down. You want to make that work come from your upper arm. Release your grip. Extend both legs out long in front of you. Again, option to sit on a block. Lift your arms up, inhale. Exhale, seated forward fold. Bend your knees any amount. Release your grip, curl yourself up, lower all the way down. Happy baby pose. Grab for the outside edges of your feet, ankles, calves. Send your tailbone down, your head, neck, and shoulders down. Notice if this feels any differently now than it did in the beginning of class. Maybe you loop your peace fingers around your big toes, straighten one leg, straighten the other leg. And release your grip. Coming into bridge, supported bridge if you've got a block and you like it is always an option. Plant your feet hip bones distance apart, your toes face forward. Keep your gaze on the ceiling. Inhale, lift your hips. You can interlace your hands underneath you or grab for the long outer edges of your mat. Two breaths. And bone by bone, lower down. Knock your knees together for fallen bridge. And drop your knees side to side. If there's any final movement you need, take that now. We've done a lot of twisting, but you can always add in a supine twist. Maybe take a quick quad stretch, rolling to one side. Work a lot of the legs. But when you're ready, you set up for your final resting pose, allowing yourself to get comfortable, taking whatever shape feels best in your body. And once you're there, big breath in, hold at the top, sip in a little more air. Exhale. Let stay resting for as long as you are able. Thank you so, so much for joining me. Let me know how you feel. Have a wonderful rest of your day.